Hello, this is Gretchen and this is the Vintage Seagull. First and foremost, I just ask if you could like and subscribe to this channel so we can build it up and so you can learn about new content. Today's video is all about skirts and dresses. This is more of like the stigma of them or kind of getting used to them or some tips and tricks because sometimes it can be hard going to that transformation. About my outfit, I'm very sunburned. I was out all Memorial Day weekend and I have a very simple makeup. Got some frosty lipstick that I think looks kind of what I'd wear for Edwardian 18th century 20s. I have some orange eyeshadow. I'm not wearing any kind of concealer. I'm giving my face a rest. Wearing a nice lightweight, I feel like this is a chiffon top, and some black shorts. And it's about 80 degrees. Summer finally got here, so it's almost June finally. And so I'm taking it easy. I'm also going to be cleaning today. Hopefully I'll have some time to curl my hair. It's been a busy few weeks. So when I got my hair cut, then I got very busy for like 2 weeks doing other things. So and my hair is growing back. I can't quite bun it yet, but I can do more of a ponytail at this point. Okay, so on skirts and dresses, for me personally, I would wear them sometime before going like full vintage, but I would usually be for a specific reason. So a reenactment, a formal function, you know, dressing up kind of event, a date. I always wore them for church. So a lot of times if I had, because I was in the church choir, I went to a Vatican I church, so if we had like a big mass, like Holy Week or Christmas or other holy days, I would wear a dress to work. But a lot of times I'd still wear pants, I'd wear jeans, I would shorts. And I learned on one YouTube video, if you have any kind of stomach pain or digestive issues, wearing a skirt can actually take pressure off of you. If you notice when you go from pants and jeans to a dress, if you feel different. I know personally for me, pants, jeans in particular, cut into my large intestine and they're very painful. But so I like low-rise jeans. So if I do high-rise, I have to get a few sizes too big. So I don't know what it is about denim, but they really cut into you. I mean, whether it's there or upper, it really presses kind of hard. So that is one concept I learned. And then also kind of getting around like the concept of dresses. I know there was a time where women were not really allowed to wear slacks unless they were working on the farm or doing trade work. My mother even told me in the 1950s for gym class, they had to wear skirts to do their gym athletics. And women were not allowed to wear any kind of slacks to school whatsoever, even in the winter time. And this was the 1950s. I think my mom said the early 60s, they started to loosen that up a bit more. Of course, there were some styles, you know, in the 40s and the 20s and things where women did wear slacks, but for some reason in the 50s in school, you couldn't do that. And now where like women wear a lot of pants and slacks and shorts and jeans, so going back the other way is kind of a challenge as well. So one thought I had was, okay, what is really a skirt or a dress? It's this long piece of fabric that goes all the way around you. And so I see that as that no different than a coat or a jacket, a bathrobe, any kind of robe thing, shawl, in, you know, wearing at the home or out. In the 18th century, children and women would wear a shift, which is like basically this long white nightgown under all their clothes. And they'd have that. So thinking in the context of like, it's like a coat or a bathrobe, big long garment makes a lot of sense. The other thing is when it's cold out, sometimes people think wearing jeans are warmer. But I learned from a colleague of mine getting some heavy wool skirts, long skirts that are like that plaid tartan, with leggings, thick tights, sweater tights, fleece tights, or something. I also have some knee-length socks. Things like that can add to the warmth in the winter. And the other thing that was, like, to be honest, my main reason for not wearing them as much is, and this is more a serious topic, predators. I had a friend of mine who said when she went to New York City, if she was walking by herself, she would never wear a skirt or a dress. So that has held me back from wearing these things. So, like, I would never Uber by myself wearing a skirt or a dress. Or if you are wearing something longer, wearing a coat over it, not to show off that you're wearing that. Another tip was, under your undergarment, you could wear a pair of shorts to create a barrier if you were in a bad situation. When I'm with other people, whether I'm walking down the street or traveling at the airport or doing a function with another person I'm with, I think that's good and helpful. And there are some people that exclusively just wear skirts and dresses. Some are religious reasons, and some they just want to do it. So some people don't wear it at all. Me personally, I'm wearing shorts today. I'm not going to not wear shorts or slacks, but wearing these more. And I had a number of those plaid winter and fall flannel skirts in the closet. I bought like 15 of them like years ago, and I've never worn them before, because I thought it was cool that the colleague had said, get some tweed, get some tartan, and do the fall look. And I bought them, and I never ended up wearing them. And again, I wore some at work, but not all the time. So getting over certain concepts is helpful. So one thing I did last few weeks is try to wear skirts and dresses, and I ended up wearing a bunch days in a row. And I was like, oh, it's been like 14 days since I wore shorts or slacks or capris. But it's also helpful when it's late spring and summer as well. And then again, when you're with other people. But my main concern is safety first and foremost. So that's my big thing. But for me, they are comfortable as long as, like, you know, there's always a waistline or a seam, whether it's a skirt or dress, that can cut into you. So finding that comfort or losing weight or something like that is a good concept. But I wanted to just talk and address the skirt dress issue, and also being aware that there are garments that almost are like a skirt, like a coat, and getting over that, like, big long garment that you're wearing has helped me kind of get around it a bit more. And if someone wants to wear skirts and dresses more or try it out, that's a way to do it. But yeah, that's this subject on skirts and dresses and just trying it out more. I hope you like this video, kind of looking at skirts and dresses and some philosophical things. And also, again, like wearing them in the winter and different things you can do. So yeah, even if you wanted to, you could wear some slacks under and then a winter skirt or the leggings or whatnot. But those are some things to wear them year round. Also, and on the safety front, the winter is probably a little bit easier than spring and summer. And you could always try it out and see how much you like it. I like the way it looks, but again, I'm not an exclusive skirt dress person, but I wanted to have that a bit more into my look since I have so many of them. And we will see you on the next video.